grab your drinks, folks. It's time to put the world away. 5 years in the future. Let's see how the AI managed my Shamrock Rovers. I'm going to predict they did a hell of a lot better because they're able to sign players. You know, I left them with state-of-the-art training facilities. That probably helped them attract some quality players that wanted to sign for Shamrock Rovers. Well, let's dive in and let's look what the Shamrock Rovers have done. Well, right there it says first in the Premier Division. Let's look. So they did have, well, let's look. It's the manager right now is Jess Ebram. But how do you look at this? Guys, am I new here? I am very new. History. There it is. Managers. Yeah, it was him. He was our under 19s head coach when I was there. And it was Jason. Was it Jason? Guys, Vardy. The Jason Vardy? I can't remember now. Vardy was one of the head coach odds on taking over the team. It was this guy, and there was another guy. So there's Jess Ebram. He's got very good people management skills. 19. He's motivated, potential, and ability judging is decent. I mean, actually, that's good. Very good. What has he done? Let's see what's going on with the Shamrock Rovers competition-wise. Domestic league. Holy smokes. So I left, right, because I had 3 in a row first places, and then we had that last season was pitiful. Oh, yeah, there's lack of better words, you guys. In 5th place. I can't believe I didn't get sacked before I left. They actually offered me a new contract. I mean, they waited up until the last month. They did offer me a new contract, then I resigned. But look at my former under 19s head coach. He did better than me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years in a row for 5 first places, folks. I only managed 3. Well, excuse me. The first year we got first place when I was coaching. Then I got 3rd and 4th. Then finally we got on our winning ways here. But then that last season was just shit. But look at them, 5 years in a row. Man, where do we start, guys? Where do I start? Let's look actually in the world first, and we'll come back. We'll look in the European world. We'll look who's won the Champions League for the last 5 years. Oh, shit. Grab your drinks, folks. I need to get me my drink. Hold on a second. Let me go grab my... Where's my 7-Up go? Hold on, guys. All right. I got some, not 7-Up. I got some, I've been on a ginger ale kick. You guys like ginger ale? Love me some ginger ale. All right, so look at Man City's won it a couple times. Barcelona, then what we had? Real Madrid, 1, 2, 3, 4 years, 5, 6 years in a row, folks. And then Liverpool and Real Madrid, man. Good for them. Who's won the Europa League? Man U, Tottenham, Man U, Newcastle, Monaco, Man U, Chelsea. There we go. And then the Conference League. Has Shamrock Rovers won it? No. Valencia, Fulham, Real Hispania. Oh, no, that's Real Hispales. I gotta learn. This is my channel, right? How I say it is how it's pronounced. I plan. That's one of the countries I haven't managed in. Well, there's a few countries that I'd like to try out. Spain is one of them. Right? They're in. I'm guessing they're a Spanish team, right? Yeah. Roma, Antwerp, Aston Villa. That's the year they smoked us, right? Yeah, they beat us 8-1 that one game. But we played them the second time. We only lost 3-1 against Aston Villa and the Rangers before that. But yeah, I was thinking about Spain, Italy, of course, Germany, maybe. I guess the big team. Portugal was up there in my France. Yeah, all the Belgium. There's a lot of countries I haven't. I just like the way the structure's done, and maybe it's similar. I think I've seen some guys on Let's Plays, and I think the Spanish league is similar structure. Maybe I'm wrong on how the English Premier Division is done. I just like that promotion, relegation, and format is just so great, which the MLS needs to take note, man. If they want to grow this MLS and America League, they need to get to that. Go and duplicate success, man. Follow. I know I've said this before, but they need to take the structure of the Premier League. And of course, people that follow the Premier League, there's always things that need to be, they'll probably say, yes, I wish this needs to change and this needs to change. There's always some fine tuning going on, right? But man, MLS, there's so many just freaking rules and shit. It's crazy. Oh, I guess we go to the world, right? We can see who's won some like World Cups, like the best players and stuff, or world winners. Goal 50. I don't know a lot of guys like the Ballon d'Or. I know that's isn't that a French word? But is that? I think that's Footballer of the Year, right? I guess we'll start there. Who's won the Footballer of the Year? So no regens here in 2033. We got Rodrigo, folks, Man City, Brazilian. We have this Wirtz guy. See, I'm familiar with. Look at this guy. Man, elite. I'm here in year 2034 currently. So, and then Holland still kicking around a lot. 34 years old, tearing it up. Look at those attributes. Legendary. And then Holland had it first there. G. Bellingham and Rodrigo. And then Rodrigo's been floating around there. Again, he's got it. Mbappe and Holland. Bellingham. Mbappe. Then Phil Foden. Mbappe, Rodrigo. So it seems like a lot of the three. Mbappe, Rodrigo, Holland, and Bellingham. So make these four been rotating for the most part. Foden's in there a couple times. Ben Doak. Man, look at that. Yeah, I don't think I can recall. I gotta look back at my past saves. If I've ever had anybody of that of quality at my team. Again, I like starting the lower leagues. I just like developing a team and the players and just kind of growing up. Never started with a high up, like probably actually maybe 3 stars or higher. Never started with the team. Actually, that's not true. I played like the beta saves. I started off with the Rangers in Scotland. But that was actually that one season I played. I was undefeated. That was pretty cool. That was a couple football managers ago. What other awards, guys? What other awards? Goalkeeper of the year. So Costa has just been 3 of the last 4. Look at this guy. Okay, you got some Brazilian regen in here. Pedro Gomez, and then Costa got second. So this regen just beat out Costa. Look at that. Man, Portuguese player. Temperamental personality. So there you go. A temperamental personality, folks, can be elite. What is Costa's professional? Usually that professional personality you want to get. Professional, of course, what's the top? Model citizen, determined, something like that. Goalkeeper, World Golden Glove. It's basically the same thing, isn't it? I don't know the difference. I mean, the Golden Glove or the World Goalkeeper, it's very similar. But there's different winners, so I'm sure there's a criteria. If I go do some research, what's the criteria for the Gold Glove winner? And is it the most amount of saves? Most amount of clean sheets? Whoever gets the winner? Or is it just voted on by people who, I don't know, folks. Goal 50. Rodrigo's just been dominating here last 4 years. We'll kind of look. I'll show you guys some of the other folks. Saka. Nico. Love the hair, man. I'm not familiar with this guy, but he is definitely elite. KK, I'll call him. Kavara, definitely an elite Georgian player. That's cool. Get some. Yeah, I don't never hear of many Georgian players in there. I mean, he's not the top guy. Where's he at? He's not even in the top players? Or is this because he doesn't do international football? But he's not even in the top dude? Am I reading that wrong? He's Georgian. That would be, if you click on Georgia, I would think he would be the number 1, but he's not. All right, moving on. Goal 50, the next gen players, an Iranian, Mohammed, 20-year-old, looks damn good. There's Turkish player, Akman, and then we got Tony, a Bosnian, 16 finish, fairly determined. All right. Mexican guy in there looks good. Couple Mexican second. Oh, and a third. So that's probably, this kind of gives you hints too of where to scout, folks. This is the next gen. 2 Mexicans in that year, 1 Mexican here, and you kind of look another 2 Mexicans the year after that. So. And I don't have that league loaded because sometimes it's going to help, of course, if I have that. Or do I? If I have the leagues loaded. I'm not sure how to look at that right now, folks. That might be the reason. Under 21 player of the year. Oleg. This Oleg Ukrainian guy is kicking some booty, huh? Another Mexican playing for Hotspurs. All right. World Footballer of the Year. Rodrigo, Holland, Rodrigo, Bellingham. Kind of the same dudes as... Oh, that's what I just looked at, huh? You guys, grab my drink here. I need somewhere to drink. Golden Ball. That's similar as well. Footballer of the Year, no? Again, whatever the criteria is, or... What does Golden Ball mean? And that's understandable. World Footballer of the Year, the best all around, right? Golden Ball might be only for strikers. If that's the case, are these all strikers? No. Some right midfielders. Or Golden Ball, the guy that gets the most goals. World Player of the Year. And then someone that had a damn good season. It's basically the same freaking dudes, man. World Team of the Year. That's cool to look at. I mean, look, it's just dominated by Man City. Let's look. Bloop. Let's click it. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 players. Man City. The Team of the Year. Man, we got to knock these guys off. There you go. That's the awards, folks. Let's get back to the Shamrock Rovers. Let's see what they've done. Looking around, we can look through Football Manager World all day long. So the history they've won it. Let's get to the their training facilities. They haven't up, and that happens over time. It kind of depreciates, or it doesn't keep up with standards of the other teams. So it's down to superb instead of state of the art. And so they can they could upgrade their training facilities. I think the youth were still good. So they're secure financially. And they still got, though, even though they just won the league 5 times, they must have not done really well in the European competition because their reputation hasn't done well. Only it's still 2.5 stars. It sucks. I'm only a favorite personnel. Do you want to go through their transfers first or what, folks? How do I get to the... Let's click on this. Yeah, we'll click on the league. Past winners. Of course, there it is. 5 in a row, but I like to go stages. I know, I'm getting you guys all dizzy clicking around. So there's their last season here. Rovers, they only lost once. They got beat 3-0 against the second place team. But they beat St. Pat's there 2-1. One loss, 85 points. Oh, they're just running away with it. What's the year before? Closer. 6 points. They only won the league by, but 2 games. And then just 1 point the year before. And then we had 2 points the year before that. And then 10 points. And then it was me, the 5th place. So good for them, folks. They got 5 years in a row. Let's look at some of their transfers. What was their transfers? So I left, obviously, the 29th, because look at that. From the 2023, I didn't sign anybody, folks, because that was my challenge. So their first year, boom, they went they went crazy, but it's only $3.6 million. They got this Jack Murphy guy, $120,000. So I'm guessing, what formation are they playing with? Okay. 4-3-3 with a defensive midfielder. Is that how you say that? 4-3-3 and then maybe inverted wingers or inside forwards. Not sure. Wingers, so they got Jack Murphy. Not bad. Looks good. 24-year-old. Kian Levy. That's 875,000 they spent on that guy. 32. Is that what maybe that's what he looks like now? Maybe a couple years ago he looked a hell of a lot better. Yeah, because it's been a couple years since they've signed him, so he's might have gone down, but he doesn't look that fantastic to me for 875,000. They signed Elliot Burke. Looks good. Mentally professional guy. 450,000. Another 400,000 for this Daniel. Looks like they got a winger. Spirited personality. They got this free guy looks damn good. Perfectionist as well. Albanian. 250,000 for defender here. Theo from Wigan. They signed a goalkeeper because I know we got to see if we have anybody on our right. We'll see if our old guys have left because we had some youngsters. Of course, all my team were youngsters. 750,000 for the Sam Stewart. Looks good. Positioning defender here. 6'1", fairly professional. Good positioning, marking, heading. Yeah, looks like a good defender. Okay, so 3.6 million. Then they let go. Oh, Josh Honahan's gone. He went down to, is that Sydney Wander? That's the Australian team, isn't it? Or they loaned him out. Huh. Mohani loaned. McNally left. Oh no, loan as well. Free forward. Sligo bought Ford. Maybe Ford was upset that I left, and he was our playmaker. But I mean, even though he had the 5 finishing and 4 long shots, he kept making shots for us. Where was that at? I mean, right here, look, at all competitions, 10, 12. Yeah, he had his kick butt years right there for me. And then he went downhill. Sligo, yeah, they just didn't know how to play him maybe. Now he's playing in Australia and he's doing pretty good. Huh. And that's so just that one. Next year they spent only $675,000. Michael Bolton. Isn't he a singer? Oh, that's Bolton. That's the same thing. The guy I'm thinking about doesn't have a U. They got this Pedro guy, just some youngsters. Midfielder, he doesn't look too bad. Got a good passing and vision. Low determination, though. Anybody that left? Corey Desmond left. The Parthenope. How'd he turn out? He's playing there in Serie A. That first year's not bad. 6.89. 3 player of the matches, 4 assists, 3 goals for Pisa. And that was the big guy. Oh, Packy, this youngster. Kehoe. Youngster sold him for $125,000. Then a bunch of loaned out players. $1.2 million they spent here. From Craw. This guy's not too bad. Midfielder. 22-year-old. Who else? Jack Murphy. Jack Murphy. Who is? He was the guy I loaned out, and we didn't play wingers. I had him loaned out. I was trying to train him here as a central attacking midfielder. He doesn't look too bad, but now he's playing for who's Blue Neri again, folks? Is that Juventus? Napoli? They didn't have the rights to the name. So he's out. Where did he? Yeah, Blue Neri bought him for $245,000. Jack Murphy. 73. Alex Matos, whoever that guy is. Maybe somebody they bought. There's Blackburn. Damn, he went cheap. He was becoming one of my defenders there. He went hella cheap to Australia. So Australia picked up a few of our players. But yeah, that's the year I left. He didn't do too bad. 24 appearances, 3 goals, 2 player of the matches. He had some potential. He's doing pretty good there in Australia. That's it, loaned and stuff. Oh, here we go. They signed $3.2 million worth of players. Ted Curd. Oh, this guy looks pretty good. Now he's with Ipswich. So we signed him 1 year, and then Ipswich bought him for $1 million. So that was definitely made a good business there. So he's playing in the Premier League. So we had a Premier League goalkeeper there, and he did well there in the Premier League. Ipswich. This year he's not a 6.52, but those 5 matches that he did that do too bad. But he had 14 clean sheets. They couldn't keep a hold of this guy. Yeah, looks damn good. Who else? Guy from Salford we signed. Aberdeen. Oh, $1.3 million. This Padraig Bolger. Oh, we actually signed somebody from a decent squad, huh? Bologna. Wasn't he out? Oh, he came from St. Pat's. Bologna, and then they just loaned him out. He did play in Serie A a couple, 29 appearances there. They just signed this guy. Loaned. Elvis is gone. So what's up with the connection with Australia? A lot of our guys went to Australia. Elvis went to Australia. How's he doing? Elvis. I mean, 7.2, that's good. 19 appearances, 3 assists. He was there. He had some bad years for us. I left here. Didn't do too bad. He had that 6 assists that year. But then, that's terrible. He missed me, I guess. Elvis. G. Black has gone to Melbourne City. And this Bignell guy, I'm not sure where he went to Australia too, but I don't remember him. But G. Black has gone for Melbourne City, 350,000. So, again, we have some Australian connection here. Maybe it's one of our affiliates now. Playing good there in Australia. G. Black. Scott Ketty. Sligo Rovers. Are you kidding me? They only spent $13,000 for him? He was our goalkeeper for many years. I left here. It wasn't, he didn't do bad, right? You only gave up 29, conceded, and 22 starts. That's not bad. 5 clean sheets. And he continued, but he was like a backup. And now Sligo's got him. Huh. How things have changed, right? When you move away and different managers play different. Obviously, he did something right. He's gotten five in a row, first place. They signed just $500,000 this year. Yeah, I would have, if I was able to sign players, that just wasn't the challenge I wanted, though. If I was able to sign players, I think I could have got first place every year as well. And probably gotten far in the European. But I wanted to do it with my youngsters. I just couldn't do it. When we got to what did I get? Conference League semifinals. Got our butt beat in the semifinals, but we made it there. And that's it. So I didn't see a whole lot of our players. There was a few there that left, but let's look if what their starting lineup is. They got this Theo Avery, goalkeeper, good aerial reach and command of area. Reflex is a little bad. 10 in agility, a 7. Those are one of the 2 key attributes to have for a goalkeeper, but it must be working out for him. He's making it for the command of aerial and aerial reach. Handling's not too bad. One-on-one's a 15. All right. What have you been doing? 14 clean sheets. So 14 clean sheets. So it's working. So there you go. I guess reflexes and agility aren't everything. But if those are low, you better be making it up for, positioning maybe, or your height. He knows how to command his defenders to get in the right position. That would be communication, though. All right. Roach is there. He's injured, of course. But Roach is still kicking around. Not the tallest guy. His heading wasn't good, but he's kicked around for him. He averages right at a 6.79. They probably could upgrade him, but look at this. 10, 11, 12 dozen years for him here. Roach. That positioning helps him out a lot, and the concentration. But there you go. Don't know him. Sam Stewart is a guy they bought. There's Mohawk Murphy. So he's playing the left back. He's still kicking around. So I left this year. He's done well. Again, another year, 10, 11 years with them. Mohawk Murphy, Elliot Burke. I think that's a guy that's... Mr. Green is still there. He's playing a midfielder now. Yeah, he must be like a playmaker or something. I think he'd be a better striker, guys. Not with the midfielder with the 10 passing. But I guess it's working out for him. That's the last year we had him. He had 13 goals and 26 appearances. So that's what, 1 every 2? That's kind of like my bare minimum to have for a striker. You better be scoring 1 goal every 2 matches. That ratio right there. So they moved him as a midfielder. This Kurt guy, I didn't know him. Okay, these other guys, I don't know. Well, Cunningham's still here. Mr. Faithful here, going on his 10th season. Decent wing back. That's all. Oh, this was that young defender that came through. Has he got any game time? Just a little bit. He came through our youth system, the last youth intake. 21 years old now. That's Bingham as well. Came through our youth system. All right, whatever he's doing, though, is working because, though there's Josh Highland. Yeah, he's fairly professional. I was wondering how he was going to develop. 16 finishing, 15 composure, excel 17. But what's it on the pitch look like? 27 off the bench, only 3 goals. That's 3 starts, 3 goals, 9 off the bench. Yeah. Not the best. And here's that Shire guy. 1 goal, 1 start, or 1 appearance. All right. What else do I look at, folks? Premier Division. So it's up to 18th, though. Okay. Because when I left right there the year. It was ranked 37th. So they've made a big improvement. And from 37th up to we're the 18th competition, the reputation. That is huge. And that's in Europe, of course, right? Yeah, we're the 18th best. Wow. that's I'm impressed. Of course, Premier League is still number 1. And then I'm sure the Champions League is right up there too. Yeah, there's a Champions League, the 16th. So we're just right on par with the championship in England, the Irish Premier Division. So that is a big accomplishment. Let's look at some of our players that I can remember off the top of my head. Tato, of course, right, folks? Where did he go? Is he retired now? He's 26. Of course, there he is. I think the best year, he had 15 in all competitions there. 13, 22 in all competitions out of 41 starts that year. And then he wanted to go. I wasn't going to sell him for any money. I used him until his contract ran out. Went to Italy. Didn't play very much at all. Another Italian team that was in Serie B started him. Now they're in Serie A. I like to think he made a difference there. 6 goals out of 7 starts. And now he's a Serie A starter. Well, no, 13 starts, 16 off the bench, 9 goals. He got more, 19 starts, 6 off the bench, 9 goals, 12 and 6. That's pretty good. He's right there, not elite, but he's a Serie A okay player. And I like to say I like to have a hand in that because I helped develop that player as much as this player as well. So he has 10 appearances for Ireland, 1 goal, one of our defenders. Where is he gone? Baloney picked him up, loaned him out. He played one off the bench there, the loan, and then another Italian team there, Serie A. They went down to Serie B. He did good in Serie B. I would say that's good. 6.94 at 5 player of the matches. Then they went back up to Serie A, back down to Serie B, which is good. Yeah, so he's like a Serie B quality player. Shoot, who else? So good for the Shamrock Rovers, folks. Media predictions first. They were founded in 1901, huh? All right, good for this manager. I would say, yeah, he kicked my butt. He's a better manager than I did. All right. Always fun to look back at some of your players and whatnot. And not sure what else to look at. I can go all the way back to 2023. Some of the guys that we lost, some of my key guys. I'm looking here. Solanke went to Bologna. How's he doing? Oh, he's doing good. He's a starter now there in Serie A. So, I mean, this was my doing. I developed this player. Not the best. 6.6, 6.8 though. 6.8. That's okay. Bologna, Solanke. Here you go. Dugan as well. One of our key strikers, folks. Right? He had 18 goals that one year in all competitions. Udinese picked him up. Loaned him out a couple years, and Como bought him. He had that one good year, but that was in Serie B. So he's like a Serie B type of player as well. Philip Close. Did he ever do anything? He was that 6'6" giant. Just on the pitch, he just wasn't doing it. But loan on free, so couple good years. Not really. Bert, Tato. Yeah, Blackburn we see. What would Coleman do? He's available on a free. Really? He's quality, man. Someone go pick him up. The ball winner. Where'd he do? 2034 he left. Those are just this year he left. Yeah, that's why he let him go. I mean, well, he 3 starts, 7 off the bench, but only a 6.53. I guess he didn't do really good with me as well that year. What's his fairly professional personality? Well, or just maybe I kept using him as a ball winner. Maybe they used him as defender. I don't know. Sometimes you got to find the right position for the guys that they'll perform a lot better. You got to maybe move them around, or some guys just don't perform. Maybe there's some hidden attributes that are kind of holding them back. Latte, he went to Newcastle. Now he's in a Hull City. So Newcastle bought him for 1.5. Didn't play him at all. Loaned him out there in Spain. And then Hull City picked him up. Couple years in the Premier League. Didn't do good at all. 6.5, but not bad here, right? 6.7, keep in mind, is average. 6.75, couple goals. Then he was back to the championship and did well. Just under a 7, 3 player of the matches, 6 assists and 5 goals. So championship player. Latte, we helped develop that player as well. Oh, yeah, Max Co. With the baloney. Where's he at now? Sassuolo. And not doing too bad there in Italy. So Italy, a couple of teams in Italy, Australia, and there's Newcastle. I think that picked up one of our players. So let's go back. Shamrock. Let's go to Ireland, and then that will be it, folks. Top guys in Ireland, though, we still got here in 2034, Evan Ferguson, 30 years old now. Caoimhin Kelleher, playing for Dortmund. And we got Andrew Moran, playing for Besiktas. Jaden Ume looks really good. I mean, corners, crossing, and dribbling. Very good freaking winger. Excel, yeah. Rory, playing for Brighton. Jason Knight, playing for Rangers. And we're still ranked 41st, though. Ireland, as a nation. Here it is. France is number 1. Spain, Brazil, Portugal, England, Belgium, Netherlands, Uruguay, Argentina, and the coast of Ivory Coast. How they say that? That's what they say it in French. Côte d'Ivoire, Ivory. It's Ivory Coast. That's how most of the world knows it, right? You guys let me know. Colombia, hey, USA is over. Wow, what's happened to Italy? Isn't Italy usually up in the top 5? So here's the team. What does Ireland play? What's their tactic? So same tactic. That's probably a good idea too. Have one tactic that kind of matches your national team. So one of your boys can get into the squad. Better chance. But let's see their senior squad here. So we have Aston Villa representing, goalkeeper. Southampton there, right back. Brentford, center back. Fulham, Bologna. That's Solanke. There he is, our old player. He has 31 caps now. Good for him. Brighton's got a defensive midfielder. Hull City, LA Galaxy, Benfica. Oh, even a Chinese team. Guangzhou. They got this Mason Malia. He looks good. Who's he wanted by? I think I've seen a wanted sign on there. Looks like Saudi Arabian teams. Nottingham Forest. So dominated here. The top players in Ireland. The Premier League have them. German got Caoimhin Kelleher. I think that's how you say it. Caoimhin. I'm the boss. I'll say it how I want to say it. Gavin. He's better than Kelleher? It's close. Hey, look at Shamrock Rovers have Sam Stewart. There he is. They got a guy on the bench. Middlesbrough, Portland, Hull City, Sunderland, Leicester City, Fulham, Rangers, Brighton, and another Shamrock, and Sassuolo has got our old guy, Maxco. There he goes. So 2 of my old former players. And then Shamrock Rovers got 2 guys representing in the Republic of Ireland. They got their 3rd string goalkeeper. All right, folks, thank you. It's been fun. Hopefully the new Football Manager comes out because I'm going to play the hell out of it. Let me know who you like to see. I want to play either in England, one of the big nations, of course, folks. Never played in Spain or Germany or Italy. It'd be all fun. France. I'd like to go, though, I think, in an English team. Maybe I like starting bottom and working up, but I might start with like a League One. So, because I like the European competition. That's, I want to get in there. I might have maybe I'll have another save, but I only got time for doing one save, folks. I do like I said, working my way up, but Normally when that happens, I only got maybe a season or two in like some European competition. Then the next Football Manager comes out. So I want to maybe start up maybe in the championship. I'll pick a team there and in England. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'm impressed by I was impressed by this. That we're the 18th best reputable division competition here. How would you say it? The 18th best division in Europe, reputation-wise. It's moved up from a lot since I was here back in 37th to 18th. So good for Ireland. All right, folks, we'll see you guys next time. I might even play another type of game instead of Football Manager until the new Football Manager comes out. I like playing games. It's the way I put the world away and grab a drink. Guys, we'll see you next time. Remember, keep moving forward.